Un beso significa amistad, sexo y amor. En cualquier parte del mundo, no importa la religión. Por un beso de su boca voy al cielo, hablo con Dios. And I ran out of breath after that.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You fuck with it?
Yeah. Well, this is my podcast, Eddie. Do not outstage me. All right, but welcome, Eddie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Los Toros podcast. We have a very special guest today. Introduce yourself, my friend.
What's up? My name's Eddie, and happy to be here.
What do you do, Eddie?
I don't know. I would like to consider myself someone that creates. So I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I guess mostly music-wise, I like to create. I like to produce music, and I guess just create like I was saying, create in general, like creating vibes. You know, creating like an ambiente. You know, for my Spanish speakers, and just like having a good time. Just I would like to think of me as someone that likes to make a positive difference in whatever environment, whatever room I'm in. So like I'm like that little light. Kind of I can dim, I can brighten up, or I can just, like I said, dim back down to just being a little wallflower, you feel me? Like just chilling in the background type
I like how you put that.
We like that, bro. We like that.
Fuck with that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
I'm reading my notes, bro. I'm reading my notes.
Well, welcome, bro. We're definitely happy to have you here. We got a couple questions for you coming up here. But before we start getting into all that, so Toros, it is my birthday. Woo! We got a sealed bottle here. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but we're about to open this bad boy up.
Please pay attention to how it lowers in quality.
It's a Sunday.
Quantity.
It's a Sunday, guys. We're recording on a Sunday. We're not getting that far.
All right.
So always record on Sundays usually.
We're gonna take a shot before we start,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. That's what I've been waiting on.
All right, let's get it. Big 28.
Ooh, 28.
Ooh,
bro, damn.
boy, getting closer to 30. I know his bones hurting today.
His bones.
He woke up saying, "On my knees."
Says the guy that turns 30 this year.
Bitch, I don't turn 30. I turned 29.
All right, so while y'all are drinking,
Yeah, I just missed my whole mouth.
Eddie is mostly or more Adonis's friend than ours. So let's ask him some more stuff so we get to know him a little bit more. For example, Adonis was telling us the other day that he stayed up until I think 5 a.m. and Eddie came over and they just started making music. So you produce too?
Yeah, I mean, I just I just like creating music. I produce, but I'm not really that good at it because my attention span isn't that good. So like whenever I tell myself I'm gonna sit down,
Is that why you guys were up until 5 a.m. creating whatever you were creating?
Yeah, we were vibing. It was a good time. It was because I pulled up twice and he told me that he likes to make actually writing shit. And see, I'm not really much of a writer. I'm not really much of a singer. I just have a good voice. I have a decent I have an idea of how.
Good voice, bro. Good voice.
Appreciate that, bro. I have an idea how to sing. You feel me? Because I've been in music since I was like 6 years old.
I think everyone can sing. I
think so too, bro.
You just have to know how to do it.
That's the beauty of it. Yes. There's a technique to it for sure. There's a way for your voice to ¿cómo se dice? To take care of your voice. You feel me? Some people sing with the throat. I think sometimes maybe it's more of here. But yeah, it's definitely a way to sing. But yeah, we was just he told me, yo, pull up. And that's what I like. That's why I fucked with Adonis because when it comes to making music, since I've been doing it for a long time, and I got kids, like I take it. I guess you could say I take it serious, and I take it like you gotta have fun with it. But I do take it serious where I don't want to waste my time. You feel me? Because I've been doing it for a while. So when we went in there and we actually made something. For me, it's always a win, because sometimes, bro, when it comes to making music, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you might not come up with anything. I don't know if it's just how I work, but sometimes I'll be in my studio or whatever, my little home studio or whatever, and sometimes nothing comes to me. So I let it sit there. Maybe I'll do one little beat. I'm just man, I'm not feeling this. Leave it alone. Go do my thing. Be with my kids or whatever. Come back to it. And then I listen to it again. And sometimes I get inspiration from okay, man, this actually sounds good. We'll start working on some shit. So when I put up with Adonis and we actually came up with something, it was just, for me, it's always okay, that's a win. Because man, there's artists that have hundreds and if not thousands of songs. Sometimes they don't even get released.
That's true.
You feel me? So the point is to have the idea. Even if you don't make a masterpiece at that moment, just hold on to it, move on to something else if you want to, come back to it, and you'll be like, oh shit, now we got two different things. And that's just, it just gets you motivated type shit.
So let me ask you this, man. So knowing Adonis, knowing how he is, before you even came over, did you have any type of like doubts?
About coming over here?
Yeah, like
coming over to make music with him?
Yeah. Did you ever think like, oh, maybe I'm just gonna go there? It's gonna be BS.
No, I try to
honest truth, bro.
Okay, honest truth.
Yeah, honest truth, bro.
Honest truth. To be honest with you, no. I actually was like, I'm curious to what he got, because he did a good job of marketing himself. You feel me? He was like, yo, I like writing. Some people, I think you told me that people who I've shown lyrics to, they say they fuck with it.
It was this guy.
Yeah. Okay. And then so I'm like, okay, I like that idea, and kind of like what you were saying, everyone can sing. I think anyone could be a musician too. You just gotta be obsessed with it, go a little crazy with it, and then just like put your all into it. Like put yourself into that shit.
I think when it comes to anything, you just have to want to do it.
Absolutely.
I've noticed that just in my life, anything that I want, I can just do it. I just have to have that desire, and either it happens by itself, or I have to put some action behind that, and then I make it happen.
Absolutely, I agree with
But
that.
I feel like this came to be like, cause I didn't ever thought about writing music.
I didn't know
or
you
anything
fucking
like that.
wrote. Apparently,
Yeah,
everybody
bro.
knew besides me.
He does, bro.
I didn't. He was the one who put it into my head to start writing down what I was feeling or like what I was thinking when I was living with him at one point.
Obviously, we can always edit this out and stuff, but can I tell him like how I feel like how it came to be?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Yeah,
I wanna
fuck
hear
it,
that
yeah.
too.
You know what I'm
I
talking
ain't
about?
editing shit.
They're gonna have to know the line.
Yeah, so Adonis was going through something in his life at the time,
Like everybody does.
like everybody does, and I guess he really felt emotional at the time. And if you know him, like we all know him, he doesn't really do well expressing himself. But I felt like this one time he did, and that was writing down lyrics. And ever since that day, I told him like, hey, you should keep doing it, because he would express himself. He would write every single day, bro. The next page would be like, he'll be like, oh, bro, I got a new one.
Yeah.
And it was just nice. It was really nice. It's nice, bro, for sure.
You know what, real quick? Adonis doesn't express himself, then that's because he chooses not to. He can express himself, like this example you're giving. He just chooses not to, because that's how he wants to do it. It's like most or a lot of men that just hold everything in and like shove it in. That's what I used to do.
So, ladies, he's your typical man.
He's a man's man.
I feel like he definitely has his own way of expressing himself for sure. Because I honestly, like, it's crazy because me and Adonis, like, we know each other, but we never actually been like really close. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, bro. Like, cause I went to high school with him. I was more, I guess, and I wasn't even that close.
You
to
went to high school with us.
Yeah, that means you
I know,
went
I
to
just
school
never-
with
I-
us.
What class were you?
2013.
God damn.
But see, the thing is, I graduated in Pebblebrook.
Oh,
So maybe I don't know, I never saw
He
him.
was
I
with
mean,
us
I might
for
have
a few
seen you.
years.
No, that's right, bro.
Wait.
That's
You
right.
remember me
I might have seen
with
you.
hair?
Yeah, you definitely don't remember him.
You're like,
No, maybe, bro. Cause I mean, you gotta like.
I'll show you the picture later.
I know somebody
Oh, yeah,
you do
I wanna
know,
see
bro. You know my cousin.
Oh yeah, what's my boy's name?
Ronaldo?
Nah.
We did a whole indoctrination thing to get you in here. We told you who you're replacing.
Oh yeah,
No, bro. That's not
No,
the
no,
cousin.
no,
You
but he
just
knows
said that's not the
another-
cousin. I'm talking
he knows
about.
another
Ah.
cousin.
What's the fuck? I forgot his name on the spot, bro. What's his fucking name?
Is
Bro?
it
Yours
Y?
Yours on my boy. Yours. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy, bro?
Shout out my boy Yours,
Shout
man.
out my boy Yours on, cause we don't share birthdays, but like he's born literally a day after me, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he's born August 2nd. I'm born August 1st. So I always like that's my boy right there. You feel me? We went to middle school and high school together.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I don't know if he went to high school with me though, but I
Yeah,
used
he
to.
went to Pembroke, bro.
He did, right? It's because
Yeah.
the thing is, I only went to Pembroke 1 year.
Last
So
year.
I was linking up with him my senior year for sure. I was linking up with him.
Leave him a little bit
Oh,
more
yeah, yeah.
when you talk. Yeah.
No, but yeah, man, that's my boy, man. Shout out my boy Yours on, man. That's my boy.
Well-
No, but like the thing is, I never really knew him, and I would kick it more with his brother, cause whatchamacallit,
was he?
They were in the same age
class?
group.
Yeah,
Same class?
Anthony, my boy Anthony. Shout out my boy Anthony. He was in my class, I guess, a few times, or like I would just see him around. Cool dude. And then I randomly like had PE with him one
Yeah,
day.
we had bro. We were bad as fuck.
And we were just like, I would just give everyone nicknames. I forgot what we used to call you. We used to call my boy Tamaulipas. What's that dude's name? The dude who had a sister. We used to call him like
Palito.
Palito or some
Bro,
shit.
you remember he tried to find me when we gave him that nickname, and I was like, "What's up,
Like
Palito?"
yeah, that shit was funny, bro. It was cool, bro. Like that's where I met him. But after that, bro, like we kind of just I don't know. We didn't fall off, but like we all moved on.
I mean,
Yeah,
we didn't have
after high
classes
school,
no
bro,
more.
that's what
Yeah,
happens.
after high school, shit
everyone starts
happens.
to do
We all
different
live
shit.
our life, and then I don't know. Okay, one day, when we finally started talking again, he pulled up on my boy Neftali. Shout out my boy Neftali, and we were at his house.
I seen him a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He's
That's
doing
my boy
good.
right there, man. That's my boy. Hey, free him, bro. Free him, for real.
I thought he was doing good too.
Hey,
He locked up right now.
Hey,
bro. That's my boy, though, man.
Hey, chat, if anybody says that they're doing good and Carlos says it, I will automatically believe it because Carlos be on his shit.
Hey,
but that was out the blue. I totally left.
Can we talk a little more about that?
I won't get too into it, but like, that's,
is he coming? Is he gonna be free soon?
and that's the plan. We'll manifest that. That's the plan. That's the plan for sure. We'll
Hey,
manifest
what's
that.
his name, bro? We're gonna give him
My boy Tally, bro.
Hey,
That's
free
my boy,
Tally,
man.
bro.
Free
Everybody
Tally.
say
Hey,
free Tally.
I'm gonna show him this shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro.
That's my
Free
boy.
Tally.
Damn.
Say it, Carlos.
No, but
Free Tally. Hey,
but whatchamacallit, oh yeah, so I had pulled up on my boy. We was just cooling it, and then Naftali's brother, AB, shout out AB. He just hits me. I was like, I think he hits up his brother, and he's like, yo, I'm
he
gonna
hasn't
pull up.
accepted my friend request on Facebook.
Oh, maybe.
Let's not mention him.
I'm
just playing.
He whatchamacallit, he pulls up and he pulls up randomly with him, and I look at him, I'm just like, yo, my boy, what's good? I haven't seen him in forever. We was vibing out. We was just cooling it, and then after that, I think I might have, we might have exchanged numbers and shit. And then
yeah, we exchanged numbers because we said we were gonna go play soccer. At,
that's what it was. And then we actually went to play soccer. It was cool as fuck. He put me on to some people that are just chill, like they're chill to play soccer where you can go anytime and just kick the ball around. It's really cool.
Where do you usually go to play soccer at?
Mud Creek.
Where's
It's
that?
over there on
city?
it's before you get on Macklin Road. You feel me? On East West.
Like going to Kennesaw.
Yeah, chat. I've been there too, but I'm mostly on the sideline.
No, he hasn't.
Is it better than?
No, he hasn't. He heard about it. He Googled it.
I pull up with the IPA and just watch them run around.
That boy,
He's the best cheerleader.
that boy don't set a foot at a park.
You don't play soccer at all. Like, touch it.
No.
Never. You don't even like kick the ball.
No.
Okay. You play? Have you ever like played any sport? No?
Oh yeah. I used to play football
Football.
in middle school.
Football?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see
American football.
American
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
Hey, shout out Super Bowl is next weekend. Can't wait to see. Amo, Chief Kingdom is coming down.
Bro, these games are
I
bomb.
won't be
bro.
watching the Super Bowl.
This is all
Don't give a fuck.
freaking. Those games are bomb.
But if anybody asks and when anybody want to bet money, I got the Chiefs all day, baby.
Their corruption is worse than FIFA, bro. It is so obvious, bro. Like, I don't see how y'all still watch those games.
Me as someone who doesn't watch sports, what do you mean?
Bro, the calls that the refs be doing, bro, you're just like, what
that
are you
pisses
doing?
me off, bro.
Or
When
they
refs
let certain
fucking-
things go, and you're just like, bro, this is how you know this is bot, bro.
I
Like,
will say this: I do think it has become a little political, but it's still sports. It's-
We'll get into politics later.
Yeah, we'll get into
Not-
politics later.
Not sports politics, but real
Okay.
interesting politics.
Next question, Carlos.
But real quick, I thought before Eddie started talking, I thought we were talking about Ronaldo because I wanted to let y'all know where he is.
Oh yeah.
Our man has the honor. Do you want to say it? He has the
Okay.
honor of being in El Salvador for.
Yes, so we will be having a special guest here very, very, very soon. We sent Ronaldo on one mission.
Mm-hmm.
So
He has succeeded. He told us in the group chat last
I
night.
think he's joking, guys. I don't
No,
think he's serious.
No.
shut up.
Let's build the
So
anticipation.
No
Let's
Toros
go.
podcast sent him on a first class
Delta
Delta flight.
assignment.
Yeah, first class Delta flight
So all the other
for
airlines suck.
one mission. And if he did not accomplish this, he is not coming back.
He's off the podcast. He's not even allowed back in
And
the,
that
in the
is
States.
to bring a special guest, Bukele.
Bukele.
So yeah, he is currently in El Salvador, which is why we had a replacement, which is our boy Eddie's here. You know,
Fucking great.
so
The boy Kid Wonder, you know what I'm saying?
so stay tuned to the next episode.
Yeah. Man, we're doing fucking great. Y'all subscribe. Hey, but he's also going for a very special birthday of his grandfather. He's turning
Oh, yes.
100.
100.
That's a
bro.
milestone. That's
100.
amazing.
Just think
That's
about that, bro.
fucking
100. But you don't even want to get out of bed.
Bro, y'all seen that video of that one grandma is looking out to the distance and she's just like, I want to die already. That's how he probably feels.
How old do y'all want to How old do y'all want to get
Good
to?
question, bro.
I'll
I
get
did
to-
want to talk about this.
I'll get to 90 something. And then I'm
Ooh.
good.
I did want to.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Okay, we're going to roll, yeah. So I'll say this, bro.
And let's talk about why, too.
Ideally, at the end of the day, whatever God says, that's going to be the final decision. But I would like to get around 80 something, but with my right state of mind and me able to walk around and do my daily task. That's my ideal.
It was 80?
Ideal 80 something. Yeah, 80 something.
That's not bad. It's not bad. I think that's pretty good because I'm thinking. So I'm turning 30 this year, bro. So you know, I'm thinking, okay, I got 10 more years of a little bit more youth. 40, I'll be a young, old adult. 50, I'll still be old, but like a little bit young. 60, I'm old at that point. 70, I'm old. So 80, I think is good. I think I don't want to spend too much time being old. 80 is a good year, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it just that's beyond my control. But I'm thinking, yeah, I just don't want to be too old and not be able to function type shit.
Exactly. So you want to die with all your right pieces.
And to be honest with you, bro, I don't really. It's at this moment, I would like to say I don't dread it because I like the idea. I mean, if God permits it or whatever, I like the idea of being able to be there for my nietos. You feel me? For my kids.
That's one of my goals.
I never got that. I didn't grow up with like
grandfather.
Yeah. I didn't grow up with like grandparents. So like, I'm looking forward to that. I'll be that one grandparent with the guitar. You know, like, hey man, let me take care of the nietos. You know, I look forward to that part.
But like Liz's parents be telling me, my fiance, the way we drink, we might not make it that far. What you think, Adonis?
Honestly, bro. I really never thought about that. Never thought about getting old, but I do feel like I'm not gonna make it that far.
Oh my god, stop chill, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a weird ass feeling.
What's your ideal year then?
I don't know.
Like how old?
Primo, I think you need to refill that cup and prove your
I still got some, bro.
your parents-in-law wrong.
No, my parents-in-law, they're gonna make it very far, bro. I don't know.
No, prove them wrong that you can drink what.
Yo, my grandma's like 90 something too, bro. So I can't. I feel like
you'll probably live to like 90, bro. Honestly.
And if I do, bro, hopefully it is that I'm in like good health. I can speak. I can move. I can do things on my own. Cause if I can't do none of my own, I want to
die of old age. I don't want to die having cancer. I don't want to die having some disease. I would just want to die of old age.
Me neither. Yeah. But I'll say this though, bro. You gotta think about it though, bro. I do feel that this has a part to play in it. I mean, I don't know how many people would think the same thing. But really, you gotta remember, bro, all them people that are living to 190, they don't live in America, bro. They don't eat this processed food.
Right, they live in fucking Mexico, other countries, bro. Salvador,
where it's like real, bro. They don't put steroids in their chickens.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like real clean food.
Bro, and my grandma be doing everything on her own, bro.
Yeah,
like, she
bro.
Just gets up and walk around, bro. When I went down there, she's like. She just woke up like out of nowhere, bro, like at 3 a.m, and she just set up and grabbed her cane, and I was like, oh, that's creepy as fuck. That's so funny. That's my auntie was like, go back to sleep. And she was just like, no. She was, go back to sleep. Son las 2 de la mañana. She was like, no quiero. No quiero. And I was like, oh, shit.
But that happens a lot, bro, with older people, bro. You know, they fall asleep earlier. Yeah. You know, and they're like babies, bro. They take plenty of naps throughout the day, bro.
I love naps. I'll be a good old person. Fuck it. I'll be a good old person.
So yeah, hey, good question, man. Good question,
topic, bro.
Yeah. Primo, do you want to talk about that dream that you said you were having?
Nah, not really. I don't want to bring that into fruition. Whatever it's called, fruition.
Well, Primo had a bad dream.
He's like, I went, nah. Oh, y'all talking about it.
I'll do you the favor. I'll rip off the Band-Aid. But I used to have a dream all throughout my teens and 20s that I was gonna die.
The same dream?
No. Well, kind of similar. That
I'm saying like you would have the repeated dream every time. Like you personally.
It ended the same. I would die in a car accident.
Damn, that's terrible, bro.
All the time.
In your teens?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
bro.
it eventually almost happened. That's for another topic. I've been in a bunch of car accidents and.
You've been in a lot of car accidents?
Yeah.
Jesus, bro, how many? Like more than 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it, Carlos.
3, 4? I don't remember. It's like 3 or 4.
Have you ever got seriously hurt?
Hold on. No. That's what I'm about to ask right now. Carlos, do you want this to be the episode to talk about that? Or
Nah. Because Ronaldo is a very important part of.
We can take that a whole episode. So we'll just answer yes or no to that question.
I'm building anticipation and some more.
Okay.
Y'all have to hold out.
Hey, tune in.
And after the last bad car accident, I have not had the dream ever again. And that's why I know I'm going to be 93, and I have a lot of shit that I need to do while I'm here.
You see that dent on his head? That's what it happened because of that.
Yeah,
bro. Shit, bro. That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Y'all see it?
Y'all see it? Honestly, I would have not known it unless you pointed that out, bro. Honestly, bro.
I didn't know it was.
You can't even tell, bro. I mean, when you go that way, you can see it. So,
I gotta get the reflection right in the camera.
But you really can't tell.
I brought it up because one time I just brought it up. I was like, bro, what's that dent on your head? And he was like, oh, that was after the accident. I didn't know he had it that. Like,
yeah, damn. Hey, but we'll leave it there, right?
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Hey, stay tuned.
I do play a big part too.
I want to add that people feel like they're like what Eddie said, that I have 10 more years. This is not just a me thing. This is an everyone thing. My life is going to get better every year until I die. I'm going to be doing more and more shit. Most people peak in, like, let's say their 40s. I'm not going to peak in my 40s. I'm going to keep fucking getting better and better. And everyone else can too. Just don't have that mindset that you will, because you will if you think like that.
Mm-hmm. You will if you talk that way too.
Yeah.
You gotta talk it. You gotta talk
and if
into
you get
existence.
lazy in life.
So,
like,
Carlos,
You can't give up.
Can I ask you a question, bro? What do you think on the top, like the subject of midlife crisis?
I think it's just like my car accident and other stuff that's happened to me. I feel like it's just a big way to steer you in the direction that you should be going. Because it doesn't happen like, oh, I'm having a great fucking life. I'm rich. I got the best family ever. Friends all around me. It happens because you're not doing that great in some part of your life. And you need to change. And life is going to force you to change, or else you're not going to be here that much longer.
So it happens for a reason.
So do you believe that everybody, no matter what, goes through a midlife crisis?
Yeah. Like, just like how people are like, I'm anxious, I have depression. It depends on some people, everyone has hard things that happen in their life, and some people have really, really hard shit that happens, and
some people just have
and
easy
if you can
lives.
get through that, then you're gonna bloom like a flower.
I feel like sometimes people go through similar things, but depending on the person, they'll handle it differently, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, for
Some
example...
people can't take it, and then...
Yeah, because, like, you know, I don't know if all y'all have siblings and shit, but, like...
I know, I love it.
For people who have...
replace me. Y'all don't need me no more.
like, for people who have...
No, we need you.
For people who have siblings, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all might go through shit.
You edit.
And then... and whatchamacallit, even... Yeah, I might go through similar shit, but... You know, one person might handle it differently, and another person will handle it differently, so... You know, it's just interesting to me because, you know, for example, I've been in a car accident and that shit hurt, bro. Like, I broke some bones and that shit was serious. I don't know if it was that shit.
I got knocked out.
Yeah,
I didn't feel
it was
shit.
not as serious as your shit, but, like, you know, I think about it. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit could have gone so many different ways. And in your case, too, you know, like, you're here right now. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you're here and then you actually had this
reason.
Yeah, you had that serious head injury is like, you think just a millimeter more faster or like a centimeter more standing to a certain side, it could have been so much different. And I don't know, that just made, you know, I relate to that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, bro, like a millimeter more, or like if I would have just done this or that, it could have affected the whole situation. So it's honestly pretty crazy, bro.
Like, let me chime in with a quote. Oh,
I love quotes.
Because we always do a quote.
You do a quote? Okay, you know a quote? On the
Everybody,
spot?
whoever wants to do a quote.
But you know what?
Sometimes you think about it.
Oh, you know what on the spot? Okay.
Everybody do a quote.
It's not about how does how
hard you get hit.
It's not about how
hard you
fall. It's about
how you get back up.
It's how you get back up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's about how you.
That's the worst quote I've ever heard, bro. You can't even get it out.
I get what he was trying to say, though.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
It's not about how hard you fall.
Here,
it's
you need
about
some
how
more
you
liquor.
It's about how. Well, I guess in general, it's not about how you fall. It's about how you get up.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like it's a mindset thing. You know, you can go through a whole bunch of hard things. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes people in life have different more challenges than others.
Yeah.
But it's always about how you get up, how you're gonna take the next step to, oh, hey, this is not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta just keep going sometimes, bro. You just gotta grind it out and just have that mentality. Like, it's all about mentality, man.
Don't let it be a setback.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going.
Just keep going. It's a part of life. Shit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That builds character for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
You know, you feel proud of like sometimes going through what you went through, and then that shit just makes you like sometimes when you're feeling down, you think, man, or if you're going through a tough spot, you think, man, I've survived this, I've survived that, man, I can survive this. Like, I can't get out of that mindset of I can't do nothing. I can do it. Like, just the way you say things, you got to say it into existence. Like, I can do this. Don't ever lose hope, because that's it. Like, if you lose hope, it's over with.
I do believe the tongue is very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say it. Sometimes you can't just think it. You got to say that shit. You got to hear that shit.
Hey,
Not even that, bro. When you're talking
My tongue is the most powerful.
Hey, yo.
Not even that.
He's like, the tongue is mighty powerful. He's like, wait a minute.
I told you who was the biggest ditty here.
He wants to know how, Eddie.
Hey, yo.
Hey, but for real,
But not even that. It's just when you talk to people too. Like, you gotta watch yourself how you say things. Cause I'm a person that I don't like bite my tongue when I speak to people. I just
either,
usually just say what I'm thinking, and some people like get offended easily.
I feel that, bro. I'm very blunt sometimes. Like, especially if I'm very passionate what I'm saying. I might offend you, but like, I'll say it, bro. And hopefully, and I'll reiterate it. I'm not trying to like say nothing that it's coming out of love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people need to hear that shit.
The intention matters.
You can't sugarcoat shit sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's on the hood.
Yeah. So,
You know what? We're so wise. Let's start talking about politics. Because I feel like
I don't
some
know
of our
if we that
politicians
wise,
aren't very wise.
bro, we can't talk about that, bro. Like, actually, can we talk about the helicopter, the Black Hawk?
We can ease with that one because I don't really care too much.
Let's ease with that
How
one.
does a Black Hawk crash into a commercial airplane in Washington, D.C.?
Well, first, let's see if Eddie knows what we're talking about, bro.
No, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm
No,
talking
I heard
about?
about
Bro, it's
that
been
shit.
all over the news. He's got to know about
A
it.
client came in yesterday and he was like, I hear it's a conspiracy. There was someone or something very important in one of those two flying things.
They were.
It has to be, bro. It has to be.
And that's the problem I think with nowadays. No one knows what's true or not. That's what the shittiest thing is, because like people withhold information or they spin whatever narrative they want depending on their agenda. You feel me?
Yeah, everything should be disclosed.
Man,
yeah, 100%.
Just now thinking
Fuckers.
about it, bro, I think I should have hit up this guy I worked with. I was working with this guy at I was doing a job in Florida, in Naples, Florida. And
Napoli.
Hey, shout out Naples, Florida.
There was this foreman there, and
Shout out to
this guy
Nicholas.
was really into planes, and he started talking to me about him, and he was like, "Oh, there goes one of them planes," and I was like, "What the heck?" And I was like, "I don't even see it yet," and then he was like, Give it a minute, and then
Swear,
it just
really?
came in, yeah.
Oh, shit,
but
okay.
he was tracking them. He had like a little thing to track them.
Okay.
He could actually see like the list of the planes and everything, like who.
And
was in
they're
there.
and their trajectories and shit.
Yeah, and it tells you who's if it's like priority, and like if they're like priority, the skies are supposed
And let
to
me
be
ask you
clear.
this: so when he was telling you all that, he was basically like, "Yo, there's no way those planes could have crashed, right, or some shit like that."
No, so yeah, when that happened, I was like, yeah, there should be no way that them things should happen. You know, it's just like this is military, military helicopter. They have priority over
and then
commercial.
sometimes from what the narrative is, what I see at least on Reddit or whatever, people want to blame Trump. He wants to blame the DEI. And at this point, it's just kind of hard
How can you blame Trump though?
Yeah,
for
what?
something like that?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't. At this point, it's like it's hard to figure out who really was at fault for that. It could have been literally an accident, but pretending of the whatchamacallit, because of the media, the way they're spinning shit, it's just painting a certain shit.
It's they're pointing at just only a picture, but I would say it's more than what they're saying. It's an accident.
It's something I've always learned is that there's always two sides of the story.
Save it though, so I don't forget it.
But I should have actually texted him and asked him to look that up, because he could have looked it up and he could have told me what kind of flight pattern it was and what kind of flight list it was. If it was
ain't no
priority.
time like the present. Text him.
Oh yeah,
Text him right now. We might get an answer.
Hey, FaceTime him right
live. Hey, but
Hey, hold on. Eddie ain't take a shot, man. Take a shot, bro.
Just finish my beer.
let's state the obvious. Goddamn, there might be. All right, there's 4 possibilities as to how this accident happened.
And 4 exact possibilities?
Yeah. So, the people in the flight tower or traffic control, whatever, is to blame. Someone there.
Oh, it's on my other phone. I can't.
My boy got 3 phones.
One of the pilots on the plane, one of the pilots, plural, of the helicopter, or the Black Hawk, whatever the fuck it was, and then a 4th option that I just thought of. Someone very powerful behind the scenes, pulling the strings, and they choke someone out, and then it happened.
It could happen like that too,
Yeah,
bro.
it could.
Bro, we live in...
And then there was another plane crash in Philadelphia too.
Yeah,
Bro.
did y'all hear about that?
But that,
Yo,
one,
bro.
that one is more fucked up. You want?
Commercial?
I mean, they're all fucked up, but like
Commercial?
I don't know. But this
Bro,
is what's fucked up,
It
bro.
was a
like
smaller
private.
jet. Like
It was
a
a
jet.
jet.
You know,
private
but
jet.
you know who was on that plane, bro? Apparently, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but according,
That will come out.
bro, they were all Mexican. They were all Mexican, and it was a lady.
Let's go pilot it.
It was a little girl who was just got done with treatment, I think, something like that. Like she was like getting treatment at the hospital or whatever, and then she was better. And I think her and her family were the ones that crashed.
What kind of treatment was it for?
Yeah.
I really don't know,
Like,
man. It was just like
the
I can't
government
remember.
cancer or something.
I don't know, man. I wish. I mean, if you want, we could pull it up. But like, apparently, it was a sad story. Like, you know, imagine like you about to get done with like your treatment, and all of a sudden, boom, you crash, bro.
Bro, but I don't know. I feel like it might be just hacking too, bro. China might be hacking us or somebody.
It's crazy
somebody
because
country, bro, 'cause
two
it's like-
major
possibility.
airplane accidents in a row. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's
It's
no way,
actually
right?
more than two.
Yeah,
one,
bro.
it-
Yeah,
one
I'm saying it's
happened
not
in-
more than two. It's been
one
going on
happened
for
in
like the
Texas.
past couple months,
No,
bro.
one happened in Texas, one happened in
Yeah.
Alaska, back to back, bro. Just like back to
And
back.
something I've learned, and
Coincidences do not
don't exist. That's what I was gonna say.
don't.
I don't think they exist either.
They don't.
I think if there's a pattern, you should follow your gut instinct.
Everything happens how
Yeah.
it's supposed to.
Yeah,
Bro, and the way
believe
that the way that jet came in, bro, it came in like a missile, bro. You
no,
just,
I saw that. That's on videos, bro. That shit. Oh, in Philadelphia, the one in
Yeah.
Philadelphia, bro. There was a
Damn.
huge explosion. It landed right in the street, bro.
Bro, the videos are fucking crazy.
Yeah,
you want
'cause-
to know what I thought when I saw the one in DC? I was like, there are people, pilots at least, that are on both sides of that accident. How the fuck are they not like, hey, you know what? That big ass flying thing is getting really close to us. I think we should deviate.
Yeah,
How does no one say that?
I'm gonna go lower. Fuck
I
what
don't
they're
know,
telling
man.
me.
Like I've never really been in the front of a cockpit or whatever. Like in.
I don't give a fuck. I have no experience. It's
Yeah.
fucking easy.
That's
I will
what-
say it here. It's easy. Fucking turn the wheel or whatever.
Even the helicopter.
And if you have that perspective, imagine as a professional what they think. Because you know, as a professional, you
And
feel
they're
like
like tisk tisk tisk.
you know what I'm saying.
Hey,
They would-
shame on you. We're
Yeah,
pissing
exactly.
on your grade.
You would think a professional would be like,
We need
able
a
to avoid
professional.
that
I was
shit.
gonna say, if we have any pilots in the chat, man, come do an interview with us. We got a couple questions for you, man.
Yeah.
Come on, I think we
give
have
us
too
the
many
real-
pilots. They're gonna be just fucking filling up our comments.
Hey, we're getting a call right now. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead,
Natural.
fill us in. Tell us.
Fuck with it.
Hey, I think we're done with that. Do y'all want to chime in more on the
No, that's
accidents?
pretty the gist of it.
just a
I think
bit.
we're
Just a
good.
bit. He wants to get a little more personal.
It's a shame that shit has happened, but
Actually, bro, I could say another thing. Y'all remember that movie that came out that was supposedly produced by Barack Obama?
No,
I heard some
He's
nurses
a
talking about it the other day.
he's a
bro.
producer.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah,
When did it come
but
out?
I don't know exactly what it is.
A couple years back, or a year or two. But basically the movie is saying how the United States would fall, and it started with hacking with the Teslas, and then the planes were falling off.
That's trippy as fuck.
The planes were falling from the skies, bro. And it's just
You
like
just gave me a feeling like, oh shit.
Oh
is
yeah,
this the
seriously,
start?
that's trippy. I feel like we definitely are in the middle of something big that's gonna happen.
Okay,
soon.
I feel like we're at war, honestly.
I think we're at war,
I
bro.
feel like we've never stopped being at war, honestly.
Yeah,
it's
no.
never
No, but
stopped.
it's just getting worse.
But you know what's crazy is that the fact that's why I feel so blessed sometimes because I'm like I'm not in that war. Like I'm part of it in a way, but we're not. You know,
We're
like
all in it, bro. If these
you know what I'm
planes
saying?
are
But, like,
falling down.
No, but the thing is, like we know, like I'm not shooing nobody. Like I'm living my life. I have my aspirations
it could
ahead
be
of me. You
different.
feel me? And it's just crazy because there's people that literally are in that bitch. Like Ukraine, the Ukrainian people, like that fucking country was civilized. They were just, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like,
war,
and not to mention just Ukraine. There's other countries that are fucking fighting wars. Like you know, you got over there in Lebanon. You got people in Africa that are like going through some terrorist shit, bro. Like everyone's going through some shit, and it's we're just lucky the fact that we're here in this very moment. And
Yeah.
we don't have to deal with none of that. I can actually, my biggest fears are like, oh, you know, I gotta be there for my kids, and I want my kids to, you know, be able to have a good future. Other people are just like, I just don't want no bomb to fall on me. You know, it's just different priorities, bro. And it's kind
I
of
just want to
crazy.
survive the day.
Exactly, I just want to
But
survive the day.
I will
bro.
say this, bro. I think we are in a cyber war.
yeah.
I just feel like that's the type of war we're in right now, which, you know, obviously it goes more into
It's
depth than just
economical
killing
war,
somebody.
cyber.
You guys
You know
believe
what I
that?
mean?
You guys
we're in a
believe
different. Bro, we're in 2024, bro.
25.
Oh yeah, 25.
We're no
25, bro. It's just like,
You
good?
bro, the wars are whole. Nah, bro. He my daughter got to me.
I took another one.
Oh no, this is a herradura.
Take another one.
But bro, the wars are different. Like you said, we're in like a
cyber war.
Yeah.
You got like a technology war. You know, because people trying to like.
I feel like wars are gonna be very different.
Trade
from that
wars,
on,
bro. Like you're playing with people's economies.
Let's just go straight into that one.
The tariffs and shit.
Yeah.
Look, I understand the reason Trump is doing the tariff thing, which is taxation on foreign imports. That's what fucking all imports are foreign. Sorry. He wants to incentivize companies to come manufacture or just make their business here in the United States.
Back home, yeah.
I get that. But why the fuck are you going to do a 25% tariff on our neighbors above and below us on Mexico and Canada?
That's kind of crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
That's too much. And 10% on China?
And then they don't think that they'll buy it back. But where Mexico is a good country, bro. And Canada's a good country, bro.
China's giving us most of everything. To be
That's
honest.
why it's 10%. That's why it's 10%.
I get it.
Them, what are we getting from Canada and
I bet
Mexico?
we're getting a bunch of shit, bro.
From Mexico, I think we're getting
but think about it.
The food.
Listen. What we're getting from Mexico is because of the sanctions that Trump has already put. No, tortillas and all that, but China left
important.
America and then put their companies in Mexico. That's why he's putting those tariffs in Mexico, because they left the country and they went to Mexico to get it cheaper, bro. Like I would do the same thing, bro.
I would do 25.
take a
That's
quick
too
restroom
much.
break, bro.
Tariffs.
So we get most of our stuff from China, right? And with the tariffs, China moved most of their things to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
So like they're building more companies over there in Mexico, so they can transport it right. It's right there on the border, and they can just pass it over. So that's why they're doing the tariffs to Mexico, which makes sense. It's like you're not going to try to find a loop around it, but there's always a loop around something.
My biggest thing is timing is so key, right? Like, let's just say these things are a good thing for America. I don't know. I'm not an expert for sure. But, like, when you got other things that are happening that are probably more important, arguably, my whole thing is why focus on that? As in, like, why would this administration want to... That's their first thing they're going to do when they're in office. Like, how long have they been in office now? Like, maybe, like, 2 weeks? 2 weeks?
Tomorrow's 2 weeks.
Okay. But why focus on that? Like, I mean, there's got to be other things that will help the maybe the economy, maybe people that are in need.
Like food
But let's be
prices,
honest, bro.
God,
Like
They can't really do
we
too
are
much with
people that are in need. There are other people that are more in need. And you would think that someone that actually cares about this country would try to focus on that.
Well,
but
he
they're
is
not.
cracking down on people who's
He's doing a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's cracking down on that. That's why he's stopping most of, I guess, government help. But I mean, everybody's on government help. They're still getting it, but they're like investigating it. Like, do you really need it? Like, can you really work?
That's a big thing. We have a lot.
Yeah, can you actually work?
Yeah.
A lot of people come into the office and like, oh, I need food stamps. But I'm like, I do your taxes. I know you make, or your husband, or both of you make really good money. Why the fuck are you? And it's usually renewing your food stamps.
Do you ask them?
No. It's not
He
my
just
business.
does it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does
But
his
for
job.
real, people be taking advantage of that shit. Just like the pandemic when everyone applied for unemployment.
What would you...
I was actually unemployed.
Yeah.
I wasn't working at the time for a couple years. I just
Why
couldn't.
didn't you apply for it then?
I just couldn't bring myself to take money from the pile that's meant for someone that's not in my situation.
Yeah, that really needs it. I feel the same
I just
way.
couldn't do it.
I can't ever bring myself to do that, things like that either.
And then to wrap up the tariff thing, Adonis has a point. That's stuff that I didn't really think about. They are trying to go around literally their own country to make more money. Have y'all seen How High? I need money. The guy with the grill, he don't talk. He just says, "I need money," and Redman's like, "Shit, me too." And that's how they became friends. But
Yeah, I
It's a movie reference, bro. It's a movie reference.
it's strategic what Trump is doing. I get that, but it could, and it is being perceived, it could lean more towards bullying. And I just don't want people who, like the unemployment thing, that aren't a part of this fucking war that they're doing, to be involved in. No casualties, please. But he is doing other shit like immigration. How do y'all feel about his immigration? Or what's going on with that?
I don't necessarily agree with it, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of Americans, and apparently, and see, that's the thing, bro. Like, I'm only getting what I know from the media, and the media's, it just it can spin things. So
Me too.
Yeah.
But to be honest, but from what I hear, because all the algorithms work for like you. They're catered to you. So like
Yeah.
my phone is catered to me, your phone is catered to you. So whatever I'm getting off of that is that there's a lot of people getting caught in the crossfire. You feel me? Like just people that are American getting picked up, people that are DACA recipients getting picked up, Native Americans are getting picked up. So I just don't see.
Native Americans, where are they sending them?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And in my head, I'm
We're
thinking,
not studying them to see where they really
But what's
originate.
the whole point, bro? Like, imagine a world where all immigrants go back to their country. What the fuck would America do, bro? Who the fuck's gonna pick the fucking fruit? I don't see no American being able to do
I saw
that
a really
shit, bro.
good example from J.D. Vance, who's the vice president now. He got interviewed and he was like, or the lady was saying that the majority of people that like are in farms that do the labor get paid under the table. They don't get paid that much. And now, what is the response to that? He was like, you know what? I met up with the president of, say, the Hilton or one of those big chains of hotels. He was like, since the first term that Trump became president, so many immigrants weren't able or stopped working for me. We lost so much profit because we had to pay people, Americans, higher wages. And he was like, I get that labor is cheap when you do that, but it's unfair. It's just like people are being money hungry. And is that really the answer to why we should keep immigrants and doing something that actually is illegal? You can't pay someone under the table. You have to, and that's why they want people to be paid correctly, let's say, so they can pay their share in taxes. And there is a way to do that, even if you don't have papers.
That's fair.
But people pay them almost nothing, bro. We have people that come in. We have a tax office. People get paid shit money, and the point of what he was saying is not that those people should be getting paid. In general, they're keeping this habit of paying people ways that is not fair to them. They wake up, work 8+ hours a day. They should be getting paid more for what they're doing. Everyone, illegal or not.
I agree with that.
But if you keep hiring people that are like scared, and we have so many clients since the Trump thing came in, they're like, we have people that call us. I'm sending you my tax stuff. I'm not leaving my house. I'm staying home. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's a little sad.
I mean, it's scary, bro. I would say this though, bro. It's scary for them, bro. Obviously, we can't really relate to that, bro. We can't. I would say we're blessed, bro.
I mean,
and we don't have to worry about that.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
we don't have to worry about that.
I can, and I mean, I do care about it because, like, I mean, I grew up.
Yeah, you care about
I grew up with undocumented parents, and
It doesn't have to happen to you for you to be empathetic and understand.
I mean, like, my whole thing is like, there's I don't know, just like I would like to think that in this era and then in this moment in time, it'd be nice to show compassion to people.
Right.
Like it's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool. I
100%.
completely 100% understand. I can see both ways. That's my whole thing. I can see both ways always.
Yeah.
But okay, if you're gonna enforce your laws, let's just try to be civilized about it, and then let's try to have some compassion for some of these people. That's how I see it, at least. If people don't see it, if people don't see it that way, man, it's cool, man.
They are being civilized. To be honest, I mean, I can say I can relate to them, but honestly, I just don't give a fuck. It's not my country. It's not. I was born in Honduras. It's their country. If they want to do what they want to do to enforce whatever they want to enforce, I can't do nothing about it. It's not my country. But a lot of people are getting hit by the crossfire because they are targeting people just with crimes. Like they're done like big crimes, and then it's like if they can't find them a certain place, they're gonna go find them at their job place.
Yeah.
And that's
So
when the
more
people that
illegal
are just
get
really
created,
working,
yeah.
getting everything done, get affected by it. So I mean, I see how that sucks.
And
It
again,
really
to be
does
honest
suck.
with you, I really don't know someone firsthand that I know that's been affected by this.
Yeah,
Like, I'm only going by what I see
yeah.
on my
Bro,
phone.
that's what I
You feel
told
me?
somebody the
So
other
it's-
day, bro.
It's
That's
hard.
what-
It's hard to really get a good perspective on that.
I literally
honestly.
said that to somebody the other day, bro. But then again, bro, it goes back to the same thing that we all get affected by one person's mistake.
Yeah.
From what I see in my algorithm and stuff like that, and the news, I feel like they're just targeting criminals, like big gang activities. They are trying to get them out the country and stuff like that. Which I agree with that part of it.
the bad hombres.
The bad hombres.
Well, my question is, what do you think? It's a higher percentage of people that come here just to fuck up some shit, or they actually come to work?
No, they come to work.
They come to work, but they still fuck
there's
up,
people
bro.
there that are coming here being gangs and stuff like that.
This is what I think happens, bro.
And that's my. Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is what I think happens, bro. These people come from these other
over the
countries,
world.
bro. Like me, I came from Honduras, right? When I got here, I didn't know anything. I just knew how I lived my life in Honduras. These people know the same thing, how they live
Wait,
their
how
life.
old were you when you came over here?
6.
Oh,
So it's like I feel like when they come over here, they think that they can still do the same things and get away with
it's
a
more
lot of
civilized,
stuff
yeah.
over here. But it's like, no, it don't work that way. This is a whole different country. They got their own laws and everything. So I feel like if you bring somebody over here from like another country, you should at least like give them the like, hey, this is the rundown. You can't do this, you can't do that, because this and that. You know.
My question is, what crimes have immigrants really committed that bad? I really don't know. Do y'all? What do they do? What are they doing so bad?
I mean, I don't think it's that high. I feel like it's people who already have a record
Yeah.
that they're trying to get rid of.
Yeah, like murder and stuff like that.
And if that's the case, then cool. That's cool.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
As long
Yeah.
as that's the case,
That's
but
what
like,
I'm saying. Like,
if it's on random people, then that's when I'm not cool with it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
What-
because of somebody's mistake,
Yeah,
other people are
other
getting
people are
targeted,
paying
bro.
for
Like,
it,
they're coming in looking for
And
this
It's,
particular.
it's just like
person.
this few number of people that
Yeah,
are doing these
that do
dumbass things.
things,
Instead of,
bro.
like
Yeah.
I knew this kid that used to work with me, right? This kid was 17 years old. He just got here from Mexico. He was working with me. He was here for a few months. This dude was already in drive-bys.
Damn.
Just because he didn't like the person, he already bought a gun and he was already shooting at people. And I was like, bro, you can't do that here. I was like, if you really want to make something here, I was like, it doesn't work like that. If somebody offends you, they piss
Yeah.
you off. Sometimes you gotta just let it go and let it be.
And long story short, he's not here no more, right?
Yeah, he's not here.
He's in Mexico.
yeah, he went back.
Goodness. Hey, but that rule applies for all over the world. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing stupid shit like that.
And I think it's like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when things are starting to like go in motion, there will always be someone that's caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's war, whether it's anything, bro. Like you just, there's always gonna be, there's always gonna be that that little small group of people that really maybe wrong moment, wrong time. You feel me? And I feel like that's again going off of what I see on my phone. I feel like, you know, I guess you could say I lean more towards left. So like what I see is they kind of hype up those stories more. You feel me? Of the people that maybe did get caught up in ice and
The news people want money.
I mean, yeah, but it goes for both ways. Though. The right side is the same way. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, they ain't looking out for us, bro. They're looking out for their people, bro. At the end, that's how I see it.
That's the big problem. People are not selfless. They only care about themselves.
They care about themselves, yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, and I see all sides, bro. Same thing with you, bro. Part of me don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, bro, if I get taken to Mexico, bro, I know I'll still thrive there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
what people need to.
as a
keep
matter
in
of
mind.
fact, I feel like I'll have a way happier life over there in
I
Mexico.
bet
Yeah.
you would, bro.
Because
Honestly,
all my family's in Mexico, so I'm like the only people I have here are my wife, my dad, and my sister, my siblings,
Bro, and
and
over
my
there-
kids. That's it. That's all, bro. So
Yeah,
if I
and
go to
over
Mexico,
there,
I'll
once
be
you buy
straight.
a house, bro, that house is yours. You don't gotta pay no property taxes. You
Hell
don't
yeah,
gotta pay
bro.
these
Like
other
starting a
stupid-ass
business in
taxes,
Mexico is so
bro.
much easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It just really, it comes down to the quality of life you want or like the style of life you want. Because if you're a single dude, I think it's more like, it's probably in your best interest to maybe stay in the United States. Because there's so much here to do, you feel me? But in
Yeah.
Mexico, if you have a family, probably maybe it's a better thing to just raise a family in Mexico. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of life you're trying to live, I think. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know.
A lot of people that we know, I bet our family are like, oh, you're living in America. I bet you're rolling in money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only work 3 days a week.
Hey, puras hamburguesas y chicken nuggets. McDonald's.
But that's not the case, bro. Like when people come, like when they
when people get here, bro,
it's really a life about just straight up working, bro.
working.
That's all you do.
That's the culture here. It's just work.
Yeah,
We're really
100%.
slaves, bro.
What's it?
So it's like
In
when
a different system.
And let me ask you this: is it worth it? At the end of the day, is it worth it?
No, bro.
like
It's
you said,
not.
I think it's what you
People
said,
don't
bro.
really know.
It's their lifestyle,
People,
Yeah, true.
People are working,
mindset.
are living to work instead of working to live, and
Yeah.
And you know what
people don't know how to live now.
What I've always thought too is that everything comes with a price, no matter what
That's
it is.
100%
Everything does. So, like you said, like you know, the culture is working, but what's the price you have to pay? Because I honestly believe that if you want something, like we've all talked about, you can get it. But what price do you pay? You know, time away from your family, time away from your kid. That's the price we pay when we come to work, when we come to want to get the dream house, the dream car. there's always a price to pay.
Yeah.
But it comes down to a little sacrifice, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how
yeah.
it is.
What are you
That's how it
willing to
works.
sacrifice?
Yeah, what are you willing to sacrifice?
And you know,
bro?
sometimes you might want to put in the time early on, so then later on you don't have to put in that same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it just depends. Like me personally, I've never been the kind of person that will sacrifice time away from my family. I just can't do it. But if I do it, that's why I say whenever I pull up on people, I do it because I feel like I really want to do it.
It's for them.
It's not even for benefit for me or benefit for y'all. It's really just because I want to do it. And it's like I'm not wasting my time because this is fulfilling for me. You feel me?
I'll say this. I'm a little different from what you just said right now. I am willing to sacrifice time away from my family if that means they can have a better life. If that means I can, provide to them something that they can enjoy, and if I have to sacrifice a little bit and to see their smiles, be happy and not worry about certain things, then I'll do it to a certain extent though, because I want to be there as well.
Facts.
For certain things, you know what I mean.
I think so too.
But there is some
100%.
some family time I would sacrifice in order to, see them.
And I think at the
smile
end of the day,
and be happy.
I think at the end of the day, that's healthy too because you can't always be with family, bro. It's good to have your time too. I think honestly, because I've been raising my kids for like 6-7 years straight now. And I never really had babysitters like that. So it's been nonstop being a parent for 7 years now almost.
It's a blessing too, though, bro.
And that's what I was saying. Like it comes with its pros and cons. The con is like it's hard work. But the pro is I get to see my kids grow up. You feel me? And that's something that no amount of money would ever be able to replace. You feel me?
I think any parent would want that to be able to see their child at every single moment.
And I'll give you a new perspective too. Like if you were to ask a kid right now, like if y'all had kids, I mean, I think you have a kid, you got a kid. My boy don't got a kid.
Childless.
But that's good though. It's okay. But if you were to ask the kid, like, hey, what would you rather prepare? Shut up, bro. He's like, you can't have any. You can't have any. But what I was gonna say is, if you were to ask a kid, what would you rather prefer? All these toys in the world, all this shit, or time with your dad or your mom? They will always choose mom and dad time. They would not choose the materialistic shit.
You know what? Some would.
Some would.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe like 60% of them, 65% wouldn't. They would just say, because at the end of the day, bro, it's literally just about being there in the moment with the kids. Even if they don't talk, even if they don't walk, if you're just there and you acknowledge them instead of being on the phone or on something else, it's they appreciate that. They can feel it. They can feel when the moment's real, and they can feel when you're not being there. So then they start bugging you, or they maybe want attention. Yeah. And like I said, I've learned this shit because I ain't no expert, bro. But I've learned this shit as I get older, as I've been there. I've been there in good moments with my kids and bad moments, and I've learned that. So for me personally, being there in that moment, even if you don't talk, even if you do anything, but if you're actually there giving them your attention, it's something that they really, I feel like it's something like that really, I feel like that would stay with them for a long time.
I feel the same because yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I took my son, no, it was Friday. I took my son to Big Air. And
what's that?
Is it the bungee
yeah, where you jump and stuff, like trampolines. So I took him.
Those.
But my sister went too, and she took her son. But, he was having fun and everything. But at the end of the day, he came up to me. He was like, Papi, next time that we go, can you
jump with me?
Yeah, jump with me. And I was like, oh, you didn't have fun? And he was like, yeah, but I want you to jump with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how you know. It's like they have fun, they enjoy it, but it's like they want you there.
They want
like,
time, the quality.
Yeah, because they literally are they born into this world looking at two people, either the mom or the dad, and in rare cases maybe the grandma, the auntie, or whoever. But like they look up to them. He's like, that's who they want to be with. Because kids want to belong to something. We all do. When we grew up, we wanted to belong to something. If we didn't get that at home, we found that in friends, or we found that in other places. You have to make your kid a disciple, bro. Like you have to make them want to do things like you, like, because we were all raised like with this mentality of like, you got to do this.
Strong statement.
You feel me? You got to do this, or there's conditions to it. If you don't act a certain way, then you're not gonna get certain love out of me. You feel me? Like as parents, at least my parents, they had to do conditional. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's important to want to just show them how to like, look, this is what I do. You might not like doing your chores or whatever, but this is how I do things. And eventually, if you don't push them away and don't get mad at them for not doing certain shit, they're gonna want to do shit that you're doing. And I don't know. I just feel like kids really look up to parents a lot. and they'll follow whatever they do, bro. They're like sponges, goddamn. I swear, bro.
Yeah.
They're like sponges.
100%,
They'll absorb everything, bro. Any little thing, they'll start talking like you. They'll start acting like you. They'll start addressing stressful situations like you. That's why it's so important to like.
do, bro. Y'all nigga be talking, bro.
I wonder how I turned out so goofy, bro. Who did I learn from?
Yeah, how do you try?
It was me.
I think that's just how you were born, bro. Because
Yeah,
I'm goofy. I'm goofy too,
It's
bro.
just me, I guess.
My parents, I feel like I don't
I'm a
know.
goofy guy.
I'm a goofy ass dude.
Probably a
goofy.
TV you watch,
probably
bro.
probably SpongeBob, bro. I just
SpongeBob's my boy. That's my boy right
Bro,
there.
because
Shout out Patrick.
when you don't have something in front of you, bro, that like can guide you, bro. Like most of the time, my mom was working, bro. Like my mom wasn't
same
around,
here, bro. Same here, bro. My mom used to just come home, cook, and then go back to work.
They was
bro.
grinding, bro. They were doing their thing
Yeah.
for real.
And then you know I never.
Did you grow up with siblings?
Just an older brother, and
One older brother. That's it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
he
How,
used-
how old was he? Like,
He used to beat him up too.
He's 10 years older than me.
Jesus, bro. That's
Yeah,
a long.
that's a long time.
So you grew up kind of by yourself.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. But I never had like, I never felt like my mom did not love me, bro. Because I
Yeah.
knew she was out there doing what she could
You
to
understood,
for us,
yeah.
for us, bro. And I feel like sometimes people don't understand that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take it for granted.
And it does suck, bro. But I'm thankful that I am one of the few people. Like I am thankful that I was able to understand that at an early age. Like, you know, I love my mom to death, bro. Like, I understand what she did for us, 100%.
I hear that a lot too, where like the mom's out working and then the kid stays home or whatever. But I don't know. Like sometimes I wonder, what would you have chosen at that moment if you could have had a decision for your mom to stay home or for you? Because I know you understand that she did it for a purpose. Now you got everything. You know, you were put in a good position. I'm assuming. You feel me?
Mhm.
And I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, what would I, if I had the opportunity, the power to decide, hey mom, just stay home with me, or go and work. What would I have chosen at that moment? You feel me?
I love that you said that, because I think if everyone takes a moment to really think about it, and me, same situation as everybody else, I'd rather have my parent with me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, it's just because of the money system we have and how everything is, that you have to do it. But if money wasn't a thing, bro, I want my parent.
Yeah,
with me,
exactly.
bro.
If I was rich, bro,
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
mean-
mom, you stay home every day, and dad, y'all stay home.
I used
all
to
y'all.
just watch cartoons, but shit, I
Yeah.
turn that shit off and just like
Maybe that's why we all relate
cuddle
so
up to my mom.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we all. I think that's why we all relate to each other, because we come from the same situation. Like, we grew up with the same situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just unfortunate that money is part of the equation, bro.
It is,
For
bro.
now.
That
Y'all
just
believe
had to
it?
happen, bro.
Y'all
Like,
I
believe in
feel
that?
like-
That money. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I feel like I relate to what you were just saying earlier. People want to belong to something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's why some kids become like gang members, because they don't have
Facts,
nothing
yeah.
at home.
100%.
They might have the mom and dad at home, but their mom and dad are like beating them or just abusing them.
or just working
Or just
all
working.
day working.
But I feel like this is why the way I am, because I feel like I was like, I came from nothing. I came from poverty. Came to the United States, even like not more poverty, but poverty still.
Yeah.
And it just, I felt like I was like, I wish I could be in this group so I can give my mom everything, so she don't have to work. She don't got to be doing none of this.
Facts.
And I feel like that's why it's still in me to be like, I have to make it to that category so my mom can have everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't have to struggle or anything.
It's like one of your goals. You still subconsciously
Yeah.
think about, bro. I feel
Honestly,
that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, bro. This podcast would do it.
That shit gonna blow
Yeah,
up.
run up the numbers, man.
Hey, swipe up, subscribe.
Yes.
Leave some
Comment,
comments.
like.
Comment, subscribe, all that.
What do you guys think?
Share.
No, for real though. I think this is a good topic because like it's like that's that real shit. You feel me? That's that shit that the root of like how, you know, what it means to be like a human. You know, like this is how humans grow up. This is the society we grew up in. You know.
I think it's still the barbarian in us, because I think the problem is that people want to belong and they're looking outside of themselves for that answer, peace, tranquility. It's all inside of you.
It
Stop
is.
looking outside. That's why we have all the problems that we have, because people want to emulate people and they keep chasing. It's mostly money, because money buys the shit.
Yeah,
Everything
money
you want.
gives you
But
anything.
fuck the money.
It's like when you get all the cheat codes in the game. You get money, bro. You unlock all the levels, bro. You
then-
get every cheat code.
And then what? What happens after that? I thought about that too, bro.
I
It's
thought
like,
about that too.
What if I get to that point? What happens after that? Like,
How
what's
about, how about we get there first,
like,
though?
what? Like, no, but honestly,
Let's
bro,
get there
think about
first.
it. What happens after that, bro? You get bored.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
like-
That's a
Hey.
question. That's a good question. Like, what would you do with that? Like, if you have all that, do you think life becomes meaningless after
I'm
that?
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure something like that. But I'd rather find
I
out
feel
for
like
myself.
at that point, you.
I want money. I want money.
I feel like at
All right, so to conclude it, money sucks. Money doesn't mean anything. And you should all like, subscribe, comment, share it. because this is the best thing you can do with your time. Listen to us.
And as far as the immigration goes, I do not agree with the people that are getting caught in the crossfire, unfortunately, but it's just what's happening.
It's happening.
Don't be scared. Like,
You
If
do
it
gotta
had-
live
Just
your
keep
life
going
though,
with
too.
life. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going
but
with life.
there's some people that got kids out there, bro, that, you know.
But I mean, what can
Yeah,
you do,
what
bro?
can
You can't
you
just
gotta go out
stop
and
it,
work.
bro. You
Yeah,
gotta
you gotta go out
work.
and
You gotta
work.
just
look,
push through it.
whatever happens, you're gonna be okay.
And
Yeah.
I heard this lyric one time. It goes, "Never let fear decide your fate." So gotta live
Yeah.
without fear.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
I'm the
Thank
Green Lantern.
And we'll
Signing
leave
out.
on that note, we are signing out. Comment, like, subscribe.
That stuff.
Keep it going.
Alright,
We're
guys.
here all year.